Hi guys, today I want to share with you my beauty survival bag. I think it's a really good idea if you work in an office environment or if you're like me and you're a teacher to have in your classroom or your office or your cubicle or wherever your work situation is a beauty survival bag. So you always feel prepared, you always feel your best when you are at work. So I'm getting ready to go back to school for the fall and I basically brought home my beauty survival bag for the summer and I've refreshed it and I'm ready to take it back to work now. So I wanted to share with you what I have inside. I got this bag from IKEA. When you go into an IKEA store, there is a section that has like travel items, and I was just drawn to this color first and foremost because it's like a bright magenta pink. And it's a huge bag and it has lots of compartments in it, so it really fits everything that I need to. It's also really sturdy, so I know it's gonna hold up to being, kicked around in the bottom drawer of my desk. So let's take a look at what's inside. First of all, this slim little side pocket. Inside, I like to keep these little Whisk Max Fresh mini toothbrushes, because you never know when a food situation is going to arise where you're like, man, I just wish that I could brush my teeth. So I've got those in that little back pocket, and I also have some travel floss, again, to keep the teeth in order. And then on the inside, I have some larger things, as well as a little makeup bag that I keep inside that has just the makeup items in it. So I'm going to share the makeup items with you last, but I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff right now. So one of the large items I have in the big pocket at the center is a straightening iron. I'm not so high maintenance that I like get to work and have to perfect my hair or something, but I have had times where I'm running late in the morning and I want to be there at a certain time, but I might have extra time before school actually starts, and I have like a rogue hair or something that I want to tame. So again, emergency purposes only, but I do like to have this in there as a backup. I also have in here a set of Band-Aids. So I love these little Band-Aids. They're from IKEA. They're the IKEA family Patrol. There's 50 little Band-Aids, and they have little kitties on them, and they're wearing like neckties, and they're orange and pink and stuff. So, adorable. And it's also fun because when kids are like, oh, can I have a Band-Aid? I have a paper cut. I give them one of these, and especially the middle school boys are like, oh. And then they end up really loving. Seriously, the boys end up loving these kitty cat Band-Aids more than the girls. But it's kind of funny to see their reaction. I also have a mini travel size deodorant in case you forget that in the morning. You don't want to go a day without your deodorant. So I have one of those in there. I have a little lint roller. I have these Wet Ones antibacterial hand wipes. I try to just wash my hands as often as I can. I'm an art teacher, so I have sinks in my classroom, which is great, but backup just in case. Inside a little pocket inside the bag, I have some other goodies that I have for emergencies. I have a little hair clip, so if the hair is down and it absolutely needs to go up, but I want it to go up in a stylish way, I've got a cute little hair clip. I have a travel size dry shampoo. I have a, this is Pretty in Pink from Victoria's Secret. This is, I don't even know if you can still get this anymore, but it's just a light floral fragrance in case I want to freshen up my scent. I have a Vaseline. I have it in the flavor creme brulee, or flavor? Scent? I don't know. Creme brulee, it's really nice. And I have a SPF 55 stick, just in case I'm doing some crazy outdoor stuff for a school event and I need extra SPF. I have the Ocean Saline Nasal Rinse. This stuff is awesome. When my nose is real stuffy or I'm feeling like allergies, I love that stuff. It's just a saline rinse. And I have some contact lens solution because I am a contact wearer, and it's awful when you get an irritating contact lens. There's nothing you can do about it, so I always keep that on hand as well. I have a few bobby pins in here and regular stretchy hairbands as well. So those are the main emergency beauty items. Now let's take a look at what I keep in the small makeup bag inside the bigger bag. So I just take one of my Ipsy bags. I love getting these little Ipsy bags every month, and I just pick one and I fill it up with makeup things that I might need in a pinch. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is a little brush set. This is the EcoTools travel brush set, and they're these cute little mini brushes. You get a fluffy brush for like powder or blush. You get a little eye brush, which is fluffy enough to make good use of, really. And then you get an angled liner brush, which mainly I would use for my brows. But you could use it for, you know, shadow liner or liquid liner or whatever if you wanted to as well. So those three, I think they were like $5.99 at Ulta. Those three go in there. I have a Rimmel Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. So this concealer is good, but it's not my favorite. So I like to keep it in here because it's not something I want to use on the daily, but it works and it's decent. So I keep it in the bag for like the backup. I have it in the shade 230 Fair Light. I also keep a face powder. I love this face powder by Revlon. It's the Nearly Naked, and I have it in light pale or 020. And it's just a beautiful face powder. It's mattifying, but it also gives a little bit of coverage. So since I'm not keeping like a full foundation in this mini makeup bag, concealer and a little bit of coverage from the powder will go a long way for me. I'm almost sad to keep that powder in here because I like it so much, but I have plenty of others that I have in my everyday makeup drawer. So that goes in there. I have this Mary Kay blush. So this is by no means new. If any of you are into Mary Kay, you know that they've had a packaging change since this line. But I really like this little mini blush, and it's a perfect size to travel with because it's not like a full compact of blush. And it has a nice neutral bronzer, and it has a nice peachy blush. I can use these as eyeshadows, and I can use them on my face to just give it a little bit of life. If I'm touching up with powder and I kind of take away the color from my face, I can put it back in with this little blush. If you're interested, they don't make this anymore, but it's Island Spice, but any little blush duo would be great. I know e.l.f. makes little bronzer blush duos. That would be a great alternative to throw into your emergency bag. I have a lipstick. This is the Revlon lipstick. It's a cream lipstick in 415 Pink in the Afternoon. I will swatch it for you. It's just a really wearable pink, almost like a peachy orangey pink. So that one's really nice. Not a bold statement lip by any means, but I like it. I got this recently in an Ipsy bag, and I really like it as well. This is the Trestique Mini Shadow Crayon, and it's just in a pretty champagne color. It's a little twist up, and I don't know if you can see that there. Makes a good base for shadow. So this is like, you know, if I end up at work someday and I didn't have time to put on any shadow, or I'm having like open house night or conference night or something where I'm staying late at work and I want to touch up my makeup look, I want to have some options in there. So that little crayon is going to come in handy. I have the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. This is not my favorite liquid liner. It's good, but it's not my favorite because I feel like it smudges. Like if I have to, you know, like rub my eye or something, I know you shouldn't, but if I do, it will smudge. It will like erase my wing. So I try to be, you know, really careful when I'm wearing it, but it is good. And I like to have a backup liner in my bag. I have a travel size Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And I really like this mascara wand. It's natural bristles, and it's good. It's a liquidy formula, so if you're not into that, you might not like it, but it gives a lot of volume, and I like that. And I have gone to work and done my whole face of makeup, and for some reason forgotten mascara. Like I get to work and I see myself in a mirror and I'm like, something looks different. What's going on? And I don't have mascara on my eyes. So that's good to have in there. I have a Le Gloss by L'Oreal, and did the shade wear off? I think I wore off the shade, but it's a light pink. I really like the formula of these Le Glosses. They're just really smooth. They're not sticky at all, and they're very shiny. And then last, no, there's one more thing. I have a little mini perfume. So rather than like a body spray, an actual perfume with a roller ball. This is the Jarrell Parker Femina. And it smells a lot like, I feel like a Harvey Prince scent. I feel like they're related. I got this in an Ipsy bag, I think, or maybe it was a BoxyCharm, but I think it's a really nice scent. So I keep that in there. The roller ball and the size is really easy for this little bag. And then last but not least, I have a set of tweezers. These are not my favorite tweezers, but they work in a pinch, and so I keep them in the bag for those stray brow hairs just in case. Or like if you get a sliver or something like that, it's just nice to have tweezers on hand. So that is my emergency makeup kit, or beauty kit. I'm thinking, I don't know, do I have everything? That was a whole lot of stuff, but can you think of anything that I'm missing that I should have in my emergency beauty kit? I'm thinking like, I don't think I have anything for nails. Like maybe I should throw in a nail file or something like that. But if you keep a beauty emergency kit with you at work and you know that I'm missing some items, please comment below on things that you have on hand that you think that I should throw in my stash as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.